Okay, I'm out here first thing in the morning. I went ahead and fertilized everything with AgroThrive, and right now I'm going to go ahead and prune up some of my tomato plants, taking off all the bottom growth. Just like that. And then I'll put them in a bucket. I'm taking them away. I'm going to go ahead and take some string and string it on my plants. They're starting to get a little heavy with water on them. And basically I'm just going to go ahead and loop it. Just a little loop around the base like that, and it will come up a little bit, and as it grows it will wrap around. Now I'm going to take this string, let's go ahead and do this, put it on that side right there. Now I'm going to take this string and I'm going to put it in and out just like that, so it's secure right there. And then I'm going to go all the way to the top. Okay, so basically I got the string, I looped it around. The branch will keep it from going up. As it grows, now it can't fall over. As it grows, I'll just kind of twine it around there. Once it gets up past here, I'm going to go ahead and tie them up to the trellises that I have. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get at it and trim all of these up, and then when they get taller from here down, that's like 18 inches, I'm going to go ahead and there's going to be no branches coming out until it reaches here, and then that'll be all branches. But for now I'm just doing from the ground up to where I see fit, and I'll pull off some of those suckers that are coming in. Alright, let me get going. I'll turn on the video when I'm done. Okay, I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing here. First I'm going to trim it up. Then with the string, hopefully you can see this, when I tie it around, I'm just going to go ahead and loop it twice. Here's one time, two times. Then I'm going to go around the main one, and then up and in the center, so when you pull it like this, see, it's tight and it doesn't slip anymore. A lot of times you do that, it slips, it gets tight around here. So here's a loop, and it doesn't get tight. It just stays a loose loop. And then I just bring it up. I'm just bringing it up a couple, clipping it, and clipping my finger too. I hate doing the video. One, and then I just kind of loop it a couple times like this so I could take it back out. Boy, those are sharp. Look at that. Got myself good. The video distracting. Now I'm going to go and get a Band-Aid. But anyway, there you go. Tomato plants, nice and tied. It's loose. And when it grows, you just take it and you wrap it around like this when it goes up higher. And then once it's about this stage, then you can start tying them on to that. There you go. The blood flow is starting. Boy, these little micro clippers are sharp. And I was paying attention to the video, and I wasn't paying attention to this, so blood. Okay, I'm going to see if I can show you how to tie up the tomato plant. So let's see. First thing I'm doing is I'm trimming them up, utilizing some micro clippers. They're real sharp. I got myself really good a moment ago. Okay, Okay, take your string, go ahead and wrap it around. You want to go through the center twice, like that, and you want to come back and around and go under, over, and back through. And when you pull it, you'll notice it doesn't slip, it's on tight. So when you lift it up, it doesn't go tight against your tomato plant. So then what I do is just come on up like this to the trellis, go up in the direction you want. If you want it to go this way, you just go up, clip a piece, and just go ahead and with your thumbs pull it through like that. You don't have to tie a knot. This way you could undo them. And there, it's nice and loose, so it's not gonna, when this vine gets thick, it's not gonna restrict it. And when it grows, I can kind of wrap it around until it gets up here, and then I clip it. There's a nice couple blossoms right there. Anyway, that's how you tie up your tomato plants. I did these here. I only need to do it about a foot up on the trellis because the string's gonna hold it straight, and once it's over here, then I could go ahead and tie them off. So let me get going with some more, and I'll do another little clip to see which clip looks better. Okay, what I'm going to do is trim up this tomato plant. Take off the low-lying leaves, branches, and then tie a piece of string on it. And it's important that when you tie your string, you don't tie it tight onto the vine, because the vine's going to get thick and you restrict it. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and go through twice through the center, then you want to come back and around, down, and then put your thumb in here and go through, and then back out and through again. And what that should do, if you pull on it, yeah, now if you pull like this, it's a tight knot, and it'll stay loose like that. So if you come up and put it whatever direction you want it to grow up on, give it a clip, and do a little slip knot over here like this. Just put your thumb through and pull. And what that'll do is when you're ready to take it off, you can just pull and it'll come out. So anyway, there you go. This is holding it up nice and straight. It's going to go up. Once it's up this high, then I'll go ahead and clip it on the vines. But you want to make sure, just like this, that this loop stays loose. You don't want it to tighten up, because when the stem gets thicker, it'll restrict it. But if it's loose, it won't. Anyway, there's a little tip. Let me get back to business over here. Okay, I just got done stringing up and trimming my tomato plants. The ones that were leaning, I ran out of string, so I got all that done. Let's take a little peek. That's everything that I cut. I go ahead and I put it in a bucket so I don't lay it around the garden. Kind of see they're all trimmed up nicely. When I got time, I'll go to the store and I'll get myself some more string, and then I'll come and string them up. But they just look good the way they are, all nice and trim, no leaves touching the mulch. So that's the important part. You want to trim them up so the leaves don't touch the mulch or the ground, and then the splash don't touch the leaves. So in my case, on the trellises, my trellises are really tall. They're about 2 feet off the ground. 18 inches, 2 feet, I forgot, I'd have to measure. There won't be any leaves underneath those trellises. Everything will be above when they finally grow. So anyway, there you go. Stringing up, trimming and tying and stringing up your tomato plants. Let me go get some more string.